when a family enters the forbidden lake that has taken souls for generations. The movie begins by showing a harmonious family consisting of Richard, his wife Donna, and their 3 children Jack, Lucas, and Tessa. One day, Richard and Donna take their 3 kids, Jack, Lucas, and Tessa, on a vacation to a quiet place far from the city, where they plan to go camping in the open nature. The place they're visiting is called Living Springs. Before leaving, the family prepares all the items they need for the trip. Jack, Lucas, and Tessa also bring a ball and baseball bats to play with later.
Mom and Dad!
After a long journey, they finally arrive at their vacation spot. To capture their holiday moments, Jack brings a camera and starts recording everything they do. There, Richard and Donna begin preparing food while Jack, Lucas, and Tessa choose to play baseball. Since Lucas isn't very good at playing baseball, Jack starts teasing him. Feeling angry, Lucas throws the baseball toward the middle of a nearby lake and forces Tessa to go get it. At first, Tessa wants to retrieve the ball, but at the same time, their parents call the children to come eat dinner. During every activity they do, Jack always records their moments together. While recording the surroundings, Jack notices a mysterious figure standing silently in the woods.
Someone's watching us.
Seeing this, Richard approaches the figure and realizes it's someone lost who doesn't know where to go. After Richard returns, he becomes confused when he notices that Tessa is missing. Richard begins searching for her, and soon they all hear Tessa screaming. It turns out Tessa went to the lake to retrieve the ball that had sunk in the middle of it. Since Tessa can't swim, she starts to drown, but her drowning looks strange, as if something is pulling her underwater. Richard panics and tries his best to save her, but he cannot find Tessa anywhere in the lake. Overwhelmed with grief, Richard breaks down and cries because he can't save her. Suddenly, a strange creature emerges from the lake and starts approaching Richard. After that incident, Tessa is declared missing and presumed dead from drowning, while Richard also dies mysteriously. 25 years later, since Tessa's death, Donna suffers from a mental illness and has to take medication to control her condition. Lucas is also affected. He struggles with depression and must take medicine to live a normal life. Ever since Tessa's death, Lucas feels deeply guilty, believing it's his fault for forcing her to get the baseball. However, his sad life changes when he marries a woman named Steffi. From their marriage, they have a daughter named Zoe. Despite being married, Steffi doesn't care about Lucas or Zoe, which forces Lucas and Zoe to live at Lucas's mother's house. Meanwhile, Lucas's older brother Jack is the only normal person left in the family, so he works hard to support everyone's needs. Jack currently works as an employee at a movie theater.
There's no human element anymore.
After his shift ends, he goes home and brings food for Lucas and their mother.
I said I'll fix it.
The next day, Jack meets his close friend Liz at a school. Liz has just been appointed as the vice principal, so Jack gives her a gift, a photo of them together.
I just hate pulling you into my family's drama.
It's nothing too fancy.
Although Jack and Liz are very close, Jack only sees Liz as a good friend, while Liz secretly has feelings for him. Later, Jack invites Liz to his house because Donna wants to celebrate Tessa's 8th birthday. Even though Tessa was declared missing in the lake 25 years ago and her body was never found, Donna still refuses to accept her disappearance. That's why every year, Donna always celebrates Tessa's 8th birthday as if she were still alive. This makes Lucas furious because every year Donna celebrates Tessa's birthday, even though it's clear she's long gone, while Zoe, who is right there beside Donna, never gets her own birthday celebration. Feeling angry, Lucas destroys the cake.
We don't even celebrate our own birthdays.
Oh, Tess, you're wrong.
Because of that, Donna tells Lucas and Zoe to leave the house and take all their belongings with them.
We can never have a nice get out.
The next morning, while Lucas is in the bathroom, he suddenly experiences hallucinations after forgetting to take his medication. The hallucinations make Lucas harm himself, and he even sees a vision of his own dead body lying in the bathtub. Suddenly, Jack hears a loud gunshot coming from the bathroom. When he rushes in to check, he's shocked and heartbroken to see that his brother Lucas has killed himself. On the bathroom mirror, Jack notices the word Nix written in what looks like blood. After Lucas's death, his body is brought to a church for prayers so that his soul can rest in peace.
For being here today.
If there's anything you need.
You thirsty? I want to spread his ashes.
When the prayer session ends, Zoe, Lucas's daughter, sees a strange creature lying on top of Lucas's coffin.
It's okay.
Afterward, they leave the church and run into Steffi, Lucas's wife, who is now with her new boyfriend. Steffi expresses her condolences for Lucas's death and asks Jack to take care of Zoe for the time being.
Oh, so sorry about your brother, man.
Where are you going?
Hey, you think you can help me out a little?
Back at home, Zoe goes down to the basement and notices 3 handprints pressed into a flat layer of cement on the floor. Jack explains that the prints were made by him, Lucas, and Tessa when they were children. During their conversation, Zoe feels the presence of a strange being around them. She then asks Jack if he's ever heard mysterious voices, as she's been hearing them lately. Jack, confused, tries to comfort and hug Zoe, who is clearly frightened.
I miss him too.
The next day, Jack visits a museum to meet a man named Idris, Donna's older brother. Idris asks how Donna is doing, and Jack explains that Donna depends on medication to live. Even after taking it for years, her condition has not improved. Idris tells Jack to take good care of Donna because after Lucas's death, her mental state will likely worsen.
She's my sister.
That would be a real tragedy.
The following day, Jack, Liz, Donna, and Zoe travel to Living Springs, bringing with them an urn containing Lucas's ashes. They plan to scatter the ashes into the river. However, when they go to take the urn, it mysteriously disappears. They're certain they packed it in the bag, and no one among them took it. If the urn didn't fall or get stolen, then where could it have gone? Panic and confusion set in, and they begin searching the area frantically for the missing urn. As night falls, they still can't find it. Finally, Jack and Liz decide to check the car, while Donna and Zoe take a short rest. Zoe asks Donna whether Tessa disappeared in this place, and Donna immediately answers that yes, Tessa vanished right here. Because Donna misses Tessa so much, she asks Zoe to accompany her to look for Tessa. Donna's actions worry Jack and Liz, who wonder where the two have gone. Jack then tells Liz to get the gun from the car while he searches for Donna and Zoe. As Liz looks for the weapon Jack mentioned, she suddenly becomes terrorized by a mysterious presence. Meanwhile, Jack finds Donna lying unconscious on the ground. He starts asking where Zoe is, but Donna doesn't respond at all, so Jack searches the area to find her. After wandering for a while, Jack discovers a small cabin in the middle of the forest and feels that Zoe might be inside. He breaks into the cabin, and indeed Zoe is there, with a mysterious woman. Jack is shocked to see the baseball bat he used to play with as a child. He wonders how that woman could have it. Realizing something is off about the cabin, Jack quickly grabs Zoe and tells her they need to leave. But suddenly, a terrifying creature blocks their way. Jack tells Zoe to run to the car while he tries to fight the creature. During the struggle, Jack is nearly killed, but fortunately, Liz arrives just in time and shoots the creature. Afterward, Jack takes Donna to the hospital for examination. The doctor explains that she only suffered from dehydration.
Saw a doctor?
It was like 2 years ago.
The next day, Jack informs Idris about Donna's condition. Jack confides that he feels something is targeting his family. Ever since Tessa's death, it's as if they've been haunted by something beyond explanation. Even after hearing this, Idris doesn't believe in anything supernatural.
Collapsed out in the woods.
That night, Jack goes into Lucas' old room to look for evidence of whatever has been haunting their family. Eventually, he finds several strange papers written by Lucas. Suddenly, Jack hears a scream coming from Zoe's room. He rushes upstairs to see what's happening. Zoe tells him that her mother appeared but was acting strangely, and then she climbed out of the window and disappeared. Worried for her mother, Steffi, Zoe begs Jack to check on her the next day.
I won't let anything bad happen to you. Who took her?
The monster from the... Your Uncle Jack.
I love you too, Zoe.
The following day, Jack visits Steffi's house, only to discover that she has died mysteriously. Shocked, Jack goes to see Liz and shows her the strange papers Lucas had written, which seem to form a riddle. One particular word catches Jack's attention: Nix. He remembers seeing that same word written on the mirror when Lucas died. Liz explains that Nix is a German word meaning nothing. What's strange is that the papers Jack brought are now blank, as if they never contained any writing at all. But Jack is certain he saw the riddle earlier, one that pointed toward the creature haunting his family. Confused and unsettled, Jack decides to go home. Shortly after he leaves, Liz is disturbed by the same mysterious presence.
Hello?
Meanwhile, when Jack arrives home, he lies to Zoe, telling her that Steffi is fine, trying to spare her the pain. Jack then goes down to the basement and breaks open the concrete where the childhood handprints of Jack, Lucas, and Tessa were made.
Who does that belong to?
Inside, he finds a box containing old photos from his childhood. Along with the photos, Jack discovers his old camera and the recordings he made when he was a boy.
He told me he was going to destroy us.
Your phone. It's what we used when we were your age.
Not long after, Liz stops by Jack's house. As she visits, Jack decides to play one of the childhood recordings which shows the family's old trip together. But something disturbing happens. Jack sees a scene in the footage showing Liz dead, covered in blood. Only Jack can see this. Liz doesn't see anything unusual. Realizing that something truly strange is happening to his family, Jack decides to return to Living Springs to uncover the truth. Before leaving, he asks Liz to stay and protect Zoe.
Stop! Stop! Why? Careful. Please.
When Jack arrives at Living Springs, he takes out the same camera he once used to record their family trip and begins filming the forest again. There, Jack starts having visions about Tessa's death and finally learns that Tessa was killed by the entity that haunts the lake. In his vision, Jack sees young Tessa running and jumping into the lake. That's when the creature from the lake grabs her by the leg and drags her underwater. Hearing Tessa's scream, Richard and Donna rush to the lake and desperately try to save her, but their efforts are in vain. Overcome with grief and guilt over losing Tessa, Donna becomes emotionally unstable, and without realizing it, she becomes possessed by the dark spirit that dwells in the lake. As the entity takes control, Donna slowly approaches Richard, holding a baseball bat. Under the entity's influence, she strikes Richard on the head, fatally wounding him. Richard dies instantly, bleeding out by the water's edge. In his vision, Jack encounters an old woman who lives in a cabin near the lake. She explains that she is a spirit tasked with guarding the lake and the creature sealed within it, a malevolent being known as Nix. Long ago, Nix was trapped in the lake because it brought disaster and death to anyone nearby. But when Jack's family came to the lake years ago, the creature began luring Tessa toward the water. Before Tessa entered the lake, the old woman had tried to warn her, begging her not to go in, but Tessa ignored the warning and became the creature's sacrifice. After Tessa drowned, Richard and Donna dove into the lake to find her, but inside those dark waters, Nix possessed Donna's body and has lived inside her ever since. After witnessing this horrifying vision, Jack realizes the truth. Richard was murdered by Donna, who was under Nix's control. Jack rushes home and heads to the basement, where he discovers a locked room that Donna always kept secret. Breaking the padlock, he finds a disturbing collection of items: a mattress, Tessa's old dolls, and a chair. As he looks around, Donna appears, approaches the bed, and calls out Tessa's name. It's clear she still can't accept that Tessa is gone. Donna then reveals a terrifying truth. The entity living inside her needs sacrifices to stay alive. It has already killed Lucas and Steffi, and now it wants Zoe. Before that happens, Jack begs Donna to fight the creature with all her strength and resist its control. Although Donna manages to regain control of herself for a short while, she knows it won't last. To end it once and for all, Donna asks Jack to take her back to Living Springs, where she plans to end her life. Donna believes it's the only way to destroy the creature and protect her family from further harm. Before leaving, Donna apologizes to Jack, saying that it's her fault their family fell apart. Jack doesn't want her to die, but he knows if she doesn't, the creature will continue haunting them. Reluctantly, he agrees to her final wish.
I know that voice. Too late for you and Zoe.
After Donna's death, Jack meets with Liz and Zoe at a restaurant. Now that Zoe is the only family he has left, Jack plans to take her far away so they can start a new life together. But Zoe's expression turns sad. She doesn't want to leave Liz behind. If they leave town, she'll never see Liz again. Seeing Zoe's sadness, Jack changes his mind and decides to stay at Liz's house for a while, which makes Zoe happy again. Then, Zoe finally confesses to Jack about the missing urn. She had hidden it herself. She admits that she wasn't ready to say goodbye to her father yet, so she decided to keep his ashes close, and with that, the story ends.